Hello and welcome to London. I have with me Supriya Shanit, the chairperson of Congress social media and digital platform. Thank you, Supriya.
Thank you, Rohit. Thanks very much for having me.
Let's start off with Karnataka. Tomorrow the results are going to be out and it seems to be a big moment for Congress. If the exit polls, we go by that, Congress has a really great chance of being victorious.
Yes, absolutely. I think just for your audience, Karnataka is a big state in southern India, all set to the results to be announced tomorrow. But I think with every feedback that we have from the ground, including the exit polls that various independent agencies have done, we are all set to form the next government with a huge majority. I will attribute the success, the impending success, if I may, to the issues that we picked up. We kept the campaign all about the people of Karnataka. We made guarantees on the basis of the feedback that we received from the people of Karnataka when Rahul Gandhi ji was touring the state during his Bharat Jodo Yatra, over 2 weeks that he spent there. It was all on the basis of the feedback that we received. What are people talking about? People are talking about high prices. They are talking about unemployment. They are talking about very expensive electricity. So we kept our campaign completely positive, completely people-oriented and priorities. And of course, we unmasked rampant brazen corruption of the BJP in Karnataka, the PCM and the 40% corruption model, which both the chief minister of the state, he let it of course fester, but Mr. Modi turned a blind eye too. And I think people connected with us, people are sick of the BJP and its divisive politics, and I think the impending success will be on account of that. It's also a mark of the democratic resilience that there is in India, a huge success of the Bharat Jodo Yatra, because this is the one big verdict that comes after that.
The 40% mark became the talking point in this election. But both sides, when you look at BJP and Congress, campaigned extensively. BJP had massive rallies and Rahul Gandhi was there meeting people. What was the response of the people to him?
So I think wherever he has gone, whether it's the state of Karnataka or the 4,000 kilometers that he covered between Kanyakumari in the south to Kashmir in north, traversing through thick rain, snow, huge heat, I think the message was very clear. His message was, I am here to talk about people, I'm here to listen to you, I'm here to resolve your problems on the basis of your feedback, and more than anything else, I'm here to keep this country united, and if it takes me traversing the length and breadth of country on the foot, I'm willing to do that. And I think the kind of response he got was on account of two factors. A, he's a genuine human being. He's talking about your problems. He's talking about your issues. He's not coming from the point of view of camera following him or not. When a woman who's rather emotional and talks about her husband, who's now dead, while he's taking a bus ride in Karnataka, he doesn't just hear and nod. He says, can I see his picture? Now that comes from a position of empathy. That comes from a position of empowerment. Why is it that so many women feel so secure around him that they can hold his hand and walk the distance? So I think the response that he's got is tremendous. I also think it's a mark of how leaders need to bridge the gap between them and people. I think that's what his Bharat Jodo Yatra was about. That's what he's trying to do when he's talking to the gig economy workers or he's talking to the delivery partners. If he's taking a scooter ride with a delivery partner, for him it's not just a photo opportunity. For him it's an empowering tool. He's trying to see his life through his prism and the delivery partner's life. And I think that's very encouraging.
And Bharat Jodo Yatra became a massive, massive success. It sort of became a turning point in Indian politics because it went back to probably a very historical idea that was very intrinsic to India of the march. The Dandi March was connecting people, motivating them against the British for Azadi. This became another turning point. How much would this benefit Congress in 2024?
I think a lot, and because I know it was a non-political yatra, and this was a yatra that was more as a tapasya, more as a penance that he wanted to do. But I think it comes, and like he said while he was in London, and he said it previously, so I'm going to quote him, it's a Indian tradition. People have walked to connect with people, and this was no exception either. While I think it was a non-political exercise, the political benefits are there for everybody to see. I mean, today a state like Karnataka, which seemed to have become the big laboratory for BJP's hatred, and everybody was just talking about hijab and halal and all of that 6 months back, that's a non-issue. You go to Karnataka, you have to talk about jobs, you have to talk about high prices, you have to talk about corruption. People don't care about what politicians in Delhi and Mumbai sit and do. They care about how much of a difference are you making to their lives. I also think Karnataka will be a huge lesson in how India is going to trounce hatred. And like he says, if I may use the phrase in Hindi, that nafrat ke bazaar mein mohabbat ki dukanein khul rahi, and I think this will be one such big move. So I think this will have political repercussions because people see a different kind of politics, and this is politics to the extent where he has raised the bar so high that nobody seems to come closer.
And he's also turning out to be a different sort of a leader. We can see how
he was always this. He was always this leader. He was always genuine. He was always empathetic. He was always chatty. He was always inquisitive. I think what happened was that the BJP put a lot of might, money, muscle power, media to distort his reputation. But the country has seen him for who he is, and this is the real Rahul Gandhi.
It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.